everybody, my name's Caleb.
I'm Lindsay. This is little Ellie, and we're all in a day's drive. So we last left you in Fredericksburg, Texas, with a broken power cord which feeds electricity to the whole RV.
Yep, so the whole week that we were in Fredericksburg, our power cable was fully extended and there was some pressure on the connection at the RV, and whenever we went to go break camp, the whole unit that plugs into the RV completely came apart and broke into several pieces. I thought rendering it completely useless. So we had a 4.5 hour drive ahead of us to Whitney, Texas. We made it there in the afternoon on a Sunday. We checked around for local stores. There's a Walmart about 20 minutes away. We were hoping that they had something that we could use to get electricity for the week. So we drove over there, tired and hungry. We checked in the Walmart and they didn't have anything that we needed. So basically we were SOL, up a creek without a paddle. We left Walmart empty-handed, going home to no electricity. I had work the next day on Monday, and I thought I was going to have to call in and drive to Dallas to get a power cable for the RV. We went back to the trailer, and what I was able to do was just plug in the broken cable into the RV as a last resort to try to get us electricity for the week, and it just happened to work. I'm sure it was completely unsafe. We didn't have a ground cable and it was loose the whole time, but we did have electricity. We placed an order on Amazon the next day for a new 50 amp cable and ran into issues there.
Monday morning, I started calling places. The nearest major towns were an hour away, whether it be Fort Worth or Waco. All of the stores did not have what we needed. We did find something at Camping World for a stupid amount. So I just turned to Amazon Prime, found something that would work to be delivered the next day, but that didn't work out.
No, it got held up in Waco, and they were confused about where it needed to go because we were in the small town of Whitney, Texas. We also got some bad information from the post office in Whitney, Texas about how to have it delivered there. So it ended up taking 4 days for our much needed power cable to arrive in Whitney, Texas.
Yeah, it finally arrived in Whitney, Texas on Wednesday in the afternoon. I called the post office and she confirmed that she did receive my package. However, I couldn't pick it up because if she were to release my package, then they would have to essentially deliver all of the packages in the pallet for UPS. To me, this is bad customer service, but I don't know if that was true or she just didn't want to do her job. I even asked her if I didn't call, if I just went to the post office, she would have turned me away. So that was really frustrating. I even explained that it was for electricity. She didn't care. So we had to go pick it up on Thursday. And if you guys have any experience with getting mail on the road delivered to a post office, if you have any tips or suggestions so we don't run into this again, that would be really helpful. So in the end, we have electricity, so everything's good.
So we were in Whitney, Texas, specifically Lake Whitney State Park, because this was sort of in the middle of nowhere, in the woods. The last couple of months with the sale of our house and all of our belongings and everything had been really hectic, and so we were hoping that this stay here in Whitney, Texas, and then the following week in Atlanta State Park, Texas would be a time to relax and unwind and get used to our life on the road and in the trailer.
Yeah. Selling literally everything you own, your house, I had to sell my car. It is a bigger task than you think. So we were going nonstop for months and months. So we chose these 2 locations specifically so we can have some downtime, seclusion, and just enjoy each other, nature, no agenda.
And Lake Whitney was great overall the whole week we were there. We were able to take advantage of everything the state park had to offer. The lake was beautiful. We were able to ride our bikes around the park. There was a nature trail that we took Ellie on a regular basis. In general, it was nice and quiet and just a nice place to be. We did have some problem with cell signal there. Lindsay did okay on Verizon. I think she had LTE bars the whole time we were there. I am on T-Mobile, and I literally had to lean my phone up against our cell phone signal booster to get anything. So that was a little bit of a challenge, but we got through the week. Work was fine the whole week. I didn't have any problems. And overall, we did end up getting to relax and unwind while we were there.
Yeah, it was a good stay.
So we have a little bit of footage of the time that we were there, so check it out.
heading out to Waco, Texas to go check out Chip and JoJo's Magnolia Market. If you don't know who they are, they're the couple from Fixer Upper on HGTV. They recently just acquired a castle, which looks pretty cool online, so we're going to go check that out. We also want to check out the farmer's market, but it closes in less than an hour. I don't think we'll make it in time, so we'll have to see.
Yeah, today's the first nice weather that we've had most of the week. We've been getting really bad storms in the afternoon, and just sort of gray and rainy most of the rest of the week. So today it's sunny and 74, which is perfect. So we're gonna go see what Waco has to offer. Check it out.
And we made it to the farmer's market with a few minutes to spare, so we're gonna go see what they got. And didn't even realize, but here is the Dr. Pepper Museum. Didn't know it was in Waco. What do you think?
Stuff's expensive.
Waco. Apparently they just hit their 1-year anniversary last weekend, so pretty cool. We're drinking their Texas Forever Red IPA. So our next destination was Atlanta State Park. It's right outside Texarkana near the border. It was deep in the woods of East Texas, tall trees, really beautiful, secluded. We saw 2 of the most beautiful sunsets, like literally in our whole entire lives. Pictures do not do it justice. I could not take my eyes away from the sunset. It was beautiful. However, we did have to leave early.
Yeah, there was some pretty severe weather that was predicted for Wednesday afternoon. Possible tornadoes and hail through the exact area we were going to be. We talked to a few other people at the park, and they were actually leaving early to get away from it. So we went ahead and made the decision to cancel the rest of our reservation for the week and move on to our next destination.
Yeah. So we were pretty bummed about that. However, the bugs were so terrible. It was just awful. It was so bad that we were actually going to make a whole entire clip and video of it, but we had to leave early. So
yeah, we were the only light source in the area for Atlanta State Park because it was that dark. So whenever we would go walk Ellie for her last walk of the night, the little bit of glow from our windows would attract hundreds of mosquitoes and other flying insects, and whenever we would try to run inside, at least 20 or 30 would follow us in, and we'd have to chase them around the RV and try to kill them all before we went to bed. It was genuinely terrible, but
yeah,
the park itself was gorgeous.
Yeah, and we even found a spider in our bed.
Twice.
Both nice that we were there.
Yes.
Luckily, they were just like a daddy long legs and a jumping little spider, so nothing to be worried about. But, nobody likes spiders in their beds.
No. No. One way to get me to nope out of anything is to put spiders in my bed. Nope. We have just a little bit of footage from Atlanta State Park. Again, we were only there for 2 nights, so we don't have too much, but just a little bit, so here it is. We're here in Atlanta, Texas, and this is their beer selection.
And that's it. No craft beer. If you can hear it, but there's somebody using a leaf blower. That's the second time that we have seen somebody use one, so I'm not sure if that's an RV life hack. They use it to blow their picnic area off, so it's pretty funny. Last night in these woods we saw 2 baby foxes. We didn't get them on camera, but I did get their mama, I'm assuming. road?
Ready to go.
Ready?
Yep.
Let's go. Ellie, you ready too?
So with our departure from the state park, that wraps up our time in Texas. Check us out next week to see where we are. Bye, guys.
Bye.